there, boys and girls. I'm Brother Buzz. Today we're going to see some real working dogs on the job and see how they're trained. But first, I would like to take you to Honeydew Hollow, where Husky the Alaskan sled dog and his friend Spunky discuss their careers as working dogs. It all started one morning when Mr. Blue Jay woke me up suddenly because he had heard dogs barking.
Hey, wake up there, Brother Buzz.
Hey, what's up? Oh, it's you, Mr. Jay. I was just sleeping. What's the excitement? What's going on?
Hey! I'll tell you what's going on. Listen to that.
That sounds like a couple of dogs.
It's a dog fight, that's what. Somebody ought to stop them before they hurt each other.
Yeah, I'd better look into this. Where are they?
Right over there, Buzz. And if they're fighting over a bone, try to get them away from it long enough for me to fly down and get a few pegs at it. Well, I'll see you later.
Hey, wait a minute, Mr. J. Oh, gee whiz.
Oh, dear. I wonder what's going on over there, Brother Buzz.
Oh, hi there, Busy. I was just about to go over and have a look. Mr. J says that it's two dogs fighting.
My stars. I wonder what about.
Well, I don't know. I was just about to find out when you came by. They seem to have quieted down some now. Well, I'd better have a look anyway. Do you want to come along, Dizzy?
Oh, I can't just now, Brother Buzz. I have more pollen to gather. Maybe I'll see you after I've finished. See you later, Brother Buzz.
Okay, Busy. Those dogs sound like Husky and Spunky. Husky was a hard-working sled dog in Alaska, but here he has a lot of time on his hands. Now, if only he had some kind of job like... Well, say, boys and girls, let's look at some real working dogs before we go on to our story of Husky and Spunky, shall we?
This is Simpsons School for Dogs in Danville, California. The school is located here on Joe Simpson's ranch, where he boards and trains dogs of all breeds. Of course, the ranch also has its share of horses, cows, and sheep, not to mention some chickens, ducks, a couple of goats, and a pussycat. But she's going to practice with this small herd of sheep. Now, with just a few sheep, Terry has to be very cautious. Easy now. Easy does it now, Terry. Terry's done fine, very fine. Well done, girl. Good dog. Well, it's been a long day, and Joe, Terry, and Kit head for home. Tired but happy, the best part of the day is yet to come. Raised by Joe since they were born, Terry and Kit are practically members of the Simpson family. The end of a typical day finds the Simpsons relaxing with Terry and Kit on the patio. And all I can say is, if this is a dog's life, woof, woof. These sad-looking guys with the long, droopy ears are Blood Hounds. They work as detectives. They don't know it now, but soon they're going out on a case. A boy is lost. This often happens in Marin County, and Sheriff Louis Montanos is giving the information to Deputy Sheriff Ed King. The boy, about 9 years old, wearing blue jeans and a white T-shirt, was last seen near St. Vincent's School for Boys in San Rafael. This is a job for Brandy and Little One. Deputy Kane goes to the home of Deputy Sheriff Mike McLean in nearby San Rafael, which is also the home of Brandy and Little One. Like our sheepdog friends, Terry and Kit, these sad-looking bloodhounds are also work dogs. Deputy McLean and his dogs have found many lost children in years past, and they plan to find this one too. Little one will be coming out in a few moments, but right now it's Brandy's turn to put on his special harness. This harness will allow the deputies to follow the dogs closely when they are tracking the lost boy. By now, of course, Brandy and Little One realize they're going to work. And believe me, they love it. Just keep your eye on those tails that never seem to stop wagging. As they arrive at the spot where the boy was last seen, both the deputies and the dogs feel the mounting tension. On the way, one stop was made at the lost boy's home. There, the boy's mother gave the deputies one of his shirts. We'll see how important this shirt is in just a moment. The deputies are letting Brandy and Little One smell the boy's shirt, so they will know the boy's scent when they find it in the field. If they find it. Suddenly they locate the boy's scent and off they go. Just listen to those howls. And then, there he is. But is he hurt? Well, fortunately, Greg had just fallen asleep in the warm sun.
You really had us worried, Greg. Next time, how about taking a nap at home so we know where you are?
Well, things turned out all right this time, thanks to the deputies' know-how and hard work, and to the excellent sense of smell of Brandy and Little One, a couple of sad-looking work dogs who really love their work. This little fellow is about to be given a thorough checkup by his doggy doctor, or as adults say, the veterinarian. His good health is very important because he is going to become a guide dog for the blind. This is Guide Dogs for the Blind in San Rafael, California. Here in this remarkable school, dogs are raised and trained to guide blind persons through any kind of situation. But let's get back to our little friend's examination. First, he has to be weighed and measured every week. Why? Well, this will give us an idea how big he'll be when fully grown. Easy now. Ooh. Right down to the tip of his nose. Now over the back of the head. And the neck. All the way down the back. Oh, heavenly days, how humiliating. The tail. Now around the chest. Not bad. Now we'll see how tall he is. The puppy's reaction to touch, sound, and sight must be carefully recorded. As you can imagine, A guide dog for the blind must be in perfect health. The pup is now almost 12 weeks old, and he's in the midst of learning simple commands such as sit, roll over, and here, boy. Right now, though, he's going to meet a rather befuddling situation. Huh? Roadhog? Oh, well, this makes up for it. A playful romp and a loving pat. Well, the puppy is now a full 12 weeks old, and he's passed all his tests. Now he'll be sent to live with a 4-H boy or girl. This is Ted, whose application has been accepted to take a puppy home. First, Ted must find out what will be expected of him. He'll be playing a very important role in the pup's life because during the next 9 months, he's going to need lots of care, attention, and love. Love, attention, and care, well, it certainly looks like he's going to get that. You know, kids and puppies are very much alike in many ways. Their whole world seems to consist of eating and sleeping, but mostly play. During the months that Ted will be taking care of his new friend, many puppies will be born at the training center. Some of these pups will grow up to be guide dogs, others won't. Right now, of course, the only thing on their minds is, where's the guy with the food? And let's play. Right now, let's return to the little puppy. He's a year old now, and Ted is bringing him back to the guide dogs for the blind to begin his training. Here we see Larry Reese, a trainer, showing a 1-year-old golden retriever that a leash isn't so bad after all. In fact, getting used to a leash for a dog is kind of like you getting used to a new pair of shoes. It feels strange at first, but soon you don't notice it. One-year-old or not, he knows an imitation bone from a real one. Of course, he's really learning to hold objects in his mouth without biting or damaging them. For later, he may be sent on errands to fetch packages for his blind master. The dog now learns the basic commands while getting used to the guide harness. This special harness allows the trainer, and later the blind master, to be led by the dog. Here's another student, this one a German Shepherd. His lesson is what to do if confronted by an obstacle. Safely guiding his blind master over a street curb is another basic lesson for the student. After weeks of training, the guide dog is ready for some practical experience. Now, with his trainer, it's the real thing. People, cars, noise, excitement. All dogs are colorblind and cannot tell red from green, so they are taught to watch and listen for oncoming cars and traffic. He must be able to guide his blind master over curbs, around obstacles, and through crowds of people safely. Here's a situation that even people with normal vision have trouble with sometimes, going down a flight of stairs. For these dogs, the training is nearly completed. From puppies, they have been loved, cared for and trained. Right now, though, it's time to join together and, in dog talk, of course, discuss the day's events. Each month, 8 to 12 blind people come to the school to be trained with the dogs. Tomorrow, some of these dogs will be meeting their new master for the first time. They will then continue the training together. And as you can see, there are several breeds of dog here in the runway. The German Shepherd is the breed most often used as a guide dog for the blind. Of course, many Labrador Retrievers are also used. And the Golden Retriever is another popular breed for use as a guide dog. And of course, the final goal of each guide dog is when he and his master have graduated from the school and are together on the outside, each contributing his share to the partnership. The master, love and affection for his dog. The dog, strength and security to his master. Indeed, man's best friend.
Well, wait a minute here, Spunky. How do you know that they won't take me?
'Cause you're too old, that's why. You gotta be young so you can learn all the tricks.
Oh, yeah. Well, I learned plenty of tricks up in Alaska. And I can do stuff that you can't do, I betcha.
Like what, Husky?
Like pulling sleds for hundreds of miles in the snow, leading a 10-dog team. I was a good lead dog, so why can't I be a good guide dog?
I don't know, Husky. You gotta be under a year old to start training, and you're just not the right kind of dog, that's all.
Hey, what's going on here? I could hear you barking clear over in the next county.
Hi there, Buzz.
Oh, we were just having a little argument.
Well, about what? You're not sore at each other, are you? Okay, now, wait, hold on. One at a time. You tell me, Husky, what were you arguing about?
Well, I want to be a guide dog, BrotherBuzz. That Spunky said that I'm too old, and that I'm not the right kind of a dog.
Sure, Brother Buzz. He's 3 years old. They start training before dogs are 1 year old, don't they? You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
But Husky's a good, strong work dog, and he has had lots of experience.
I sure have. Why, we hauled hundreds of pounds of supplies over the ice, even medicine and food to fellas trapped in the snow. You gotta be strong and smart to be a lead dog in Alaska. Now I want to be a guide dog.
They only use German Shepherds and Retrievers and stuff.
They use all kinds of dogs, Spunky, but they have to pass tests for gentleness and obedience.
Oh, I'm obedient, all right. You gotta take command when you're a lead dog. And you've got to be nice to the boss, or you don't get your feed. Say, do you think I'm too old, BrotherBuzz?
Well, you have been trained for something else, and you are past the training age, I think.
I'm young, and that's why I'm training to be a cattle dog. That's what my pappy was.
Oh, gee whiz. Any old dog can chase cows around and nip at his hooves.
Oh, yeah.
Now, hold it, you two. We're not getting anywhere this way. Why do you want to be a guide dog, Husky?
Well, to help people. I'm a work dog, and there's no snow or sleds to pull around here.
Well, that's a very good reason, Husky, but why do you think you could do this other kind of work better?
Well, if I'm trained to lead dogs through snow, I ought to be able to lead people.
Oh, gosh, you're an open country dog. A guide dog has to know how to get around in the city. You got automobiles and buses and streetcars to look out for.
That's right. You've always lived out in the country, haven't you, Husky?
Well, sure, but I know my way around. I went up to Nome, Alaska once. Now, that's a big city.
Ah, gosh, Husky, I think you're some kind of nut or something. Who wants to live in a city? Well, I gotta go take my lesson now. See you later.
Take care of yourself, Spunky.
Yeah,
that she's got something to report.
Oh, there you are, Brother Buzz. Oh, hello, Husky. Was that you I heard barking?
Hello, Miss Busy Bee. Oh, you tell her, Buzz. That Spunky makes me so mad.
He wants to be a guide dog, Busy, and Spunky doesn't think that he's right for it.
Oh, so that's it.
Well, I gotta do something because I'm a work dog and I want to work.
No,
That's all.
No, take it easy, Husky. Maybe Spunky is right. Maybe you're just not the type.
Well, I'd better be going.
Oh, wait, Husky. I just saw something that might be just the thing for you.
Oh, boy, a guide dog school.
Is that it, Busy?
No, not exactly. It's a sign I saw just now outside the ranch over there. Come on, follow me.
I thought they'd never go. Wow, how do you like that? No bone. Nothing. Not even a crumb. I wonder what they were yapping about. Oh, well, you can't win them all.
Look, Brother Buzz, this is the sign.
Hey, this might be just the thing for you, Husky.
What does it say? What does it say? Read it, Brother Buzz, read it.
Well, it says, wanted, a dog to herd sheep. Must be young and strong at the El Cadero Ranch.
A sheepdog. Wait a minute. What does he have to do?
Well, he herds sheep, he keeps them in line, watches them while they're feeding, and he leads them to and from the pasture, I suppose.
That's a good outdoor job, Husky. And in winter, when it gets cold, you'll be out in the snow all of the time.
What do you think, Husky? It's a much better job for you than being a guide dog.
Well, you would be a guide dog, Husky, but you'd be guiding sheep instead of people.
Hey, is that really an important job for a dog like me?
It's just the thing for you. Of course it's important. Sheep ranchers couldn't get along without you.
Yeah, but I wonder how they treat dogs on this kind of a job.
I'm sure you'd get the best of treatment. Good food, and you'd be a pal to the sheep ranchers.
Why don't you try it?
Well, now, I don't know. Oh, man, get it! What's that?
I think it's chow time.
Hmm?
That's when they feed the ham.
Oh, boy. I could go for some chow right now. I'll try it. So long, folks. And thanks, Miss Busy Bee.
Good luck, Husky. Well, there he goes, Busy. I just know he'll be the best sheep dog in the world. Come on, Busy.
Oh, hello. Is this some kid walking through the park? Are you a member of the BrotherBuzz Club? No? This is a fine kettle of cabbages. Now look, kid, hang up the phone and turn on that radio. Hang it up, hang it up. And here's what you'll receive when you join the National BrotherBuzz Club. This handsome scroll. This beautiful membership card with your name right on it. And this swell BrotherBuzz lapel pin. Now, all you have to do to join is follow these instructions. Print your name, address, and age on a postcard. And send it to the BrotherBuzz Club, care of this station. Do it now!